Welcome to the new Minecraft survival world. This is where we are going to build our base. Here I spawned at 00 location. I have some very cool plan for this world where I would like to build some cool bases all around the different biomes and mostly try to transform the end for the first time. I hope you will enjoy this series because we will be talking about building diagonal houses since there are not many tutorials on this topic about it. They are very cool looking buildings when built all over the area. They give you more an aesthetic value to your build. Though let me tell you, I am not a very good builder. I'm just a regular normal Minecraft player. Still, I will try my level best to give you some ideas for your own starter base or some cool build ideas that you can build in your Minecraft world to build our base or currently we are going. It has a nice story behind it. As I have recorded several hours of gameplay for the past couple of weeks and almost ready to upload it. But when I was recording, mistakenly I had deleted all the clips. Due to this, I end up with no video. So then again, on the very day, I decided to start all over again on the given day 21/11/2023 and I put that number on the seed. That is when I decided that I should multiply it by 100 and I chose this location to have my starter base there and go from there. So while going towards our starting base area, I have explored at least different parts of the world where I gathered all the different types of samplings or wood samplings that you can say so that we don't have to run back and forth in future. It's the second day. It's nice and cold and I'm done mining with. So let's just hop onto the ice and make ourselves a boat because I would love to have some time over the ice while doing some ice boating. But sadly, we do not have an option like to go uphill just like Java Edition. I do like the drafting thing, just like it gives me a vibe of Need for Speed. We could do a nice ice boating track in the near future. It could be an interesting project for us to complete. Let's see. So I can see a tiger biome on the right hand side. We can check it out later, but before we go over there, we need to check is there any ruin portal close by on the ice. We might get lucky and get some loot doing the ice boating. You should try it sometime. Sun is setting down. We need to find a base as soon as possible or put down our bed so that we can pass the night. It's the end of second day. We are pretty much safe on the ice. We just need to pass the night. So it's the third day morning. Let's just hop out and break our boat so that we can gather some sampling and some spruce wood. Let's look out for some berries too. Here I am getting a spruce sample from the tiger biome. My goal is for this episode is to build a starter base, second, build another portal, and third, find a cherry grove because I would like to build a house with the cherry trees. Frozen biome is so massive. I've been boating for like more than 45 minutes. Up until now I can see the water. There you go, we can see some land too. We are almost there to our coordinates, just hang on. Spoiler alert, soon you will see a pillager outpost. So finally we are on the land after passing so many ice. It's good to see some green things finally. While doing the hop like this all over the place, I have fallen into ravine so many times or a deep hole where I end up totally dead or sometimes close to one heart. That's a nice looking pillager outpost close to our base. We can always come to this and make a raid farm out of it. We'll definitely check it out later. And while going downside or down the hill, make sure to look downwards because gravity still exists in Minecraft. I wish we have a easier access to Minecraft shaders just like Java Edition. We do have some shaders that we can use or currently using, but it is not that easy just like as Java Edition. The resource pack that I'm using in this world, it's from FoxyNoTail, so big thanks to him. You should definitely go check him out, his channel, or maybe you can go to his website. From there you will find some resource packs and other things regarding the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I'm using a brightness pack here so that you can see all bright, not just regular vanilla Minecraft. It's still vanilla Minecraft, but then again with a little bit brightness on. I will leave a link in the description for his channel and for his website. Here we have a nice looking ravine. While looking down, make sure to hold your shift button because I have a severe incident like this many times where I have fallen, forgetting that I had let go of the ship. Nice horses out there. We can definitely build a stable in the future and accommodate these horses or like these horses in the future. So finally we are at the base location where we will be building our base and village around this whole area. This is my first Minecraft video, so please don't mind me because I have done it in a very long time. I'm totally forgetting what to say, what not to say, so just bear with me while I recollect myself. I hope we will do better in the second episode. Can you guys guess how many days I have spent already to be here? Well, we are going to build a base finally, and we're going to build a massive port base somewhere where there will be another portal. Around this area we will try to build a mine or something, or quarry maybe, and over the hill we will have a nice looking keep. So let's go and do it. And the place where I'm standing, this place is going to be entrance to our starter base. Let's mark it with something so that we can remember that where we landed. Let's put down a crafting bench just for the sake of it. When we have access to the dirt and other stuff, we'll do the terraforming. In the meantime, let's go place this spruce sample somewhere so that we can start building. And before we do that, we also need to gather some wood. We will need lots of wood for our base building. One day we will have a tree farm, maybe bedrock based. I can hear some zombies and skeletons. I can see the skeletons here and zombies too. Zombies are not that bad, but baby zombies are. We can always handle the zombies, they are like dumb people. And skeletons are too handleable compared to the pillagers one. Skeleton may shoot you once or twice maybe, but pillagers are regularly basis. And most of the time, if you have two of them, like you can put them to fight one another. So minimizing the risk. I have something in mind regarding this area. I can think of having an maybe a inn where all the sailors can come and have some time with the rest, coupling with the village, maybe a couple of other things too, like a dockyard. Remember the pillager outpost that you have seen while coming there? It's in the distance. Let's go and check it out and explore a bit. And you have to make sure while checking out the pillager outpost, going bare like me, since we do not have any armor on, it's very risky to be there. We are not going to be inside. We'll try to check it out from outside, and if we get any chance to be inside, then definitely we'll check it out because we need a dark oak sample. Mostly the pillager outpost can have a dark oak sample in their chest. So let's see. From the distance, I can see they have an iron golem over there. Let's see if we can save him, or maybe we can divert them to fight with the iron golem while we can sneak in to inside the post if we get lucky. I'm not so sure. Let's see. Let's find out. There are a couple of guys like going back and forth. They're like bodyguarding them. Let's go to the other side, try to break him. Well, I don't see the banner guy over there. I can see one guy just running around close to the iron golem. To be honest, I'm a bit scared right now to go over there. But then again, let's go. If it's possible, we're going to save him out. Then maybe try and sneak from the back and to get inside. Pillagers was a nice addition during the villager and pillager update. Once we will have the raid farm, we will have infinite amount of totems and the emeralds. Pillagers can do a serious damage. Like the ravagers do most of the damage, but then again, let's try and get him out. But sadly, here our iron golem just died. So let's get back home and start chopping the trees again. Chopping down trees again. Let's go get some kelp. Obtaining a kelp can help us in two ways. Unlimited supply of fuel to unlimited supply of bone meal so that we can use in our different types of farms later. We will be building a zero-tick kelp farm in our base so that we can use it for two purposes, such as to have an infinite fuel system and infinite bone meal. We can use the moss block that we have for the bone meal. It's much easier. But then again, for now we will be using a kelp for our fuel system and other things. But before we do that, we need to find a slime so that we can make a sticky piston out of it that you can use for the zero-tick farm. Let's go find a cherry grove. We need the cherry trees for our buildings because I have a design in mind that I would like to use cherry trees which came in Minecraft 1.20. They're a nice pink version of the trees along with the other trees such as mangrove. Let's gather some cherry trees quickly as possible. RNG on the cherry samples is really good compared to the other trees such as jungle trees or the dark oak. You get many samples. While exploring the cherry grove, I found it in the ruin portal and village over here, and now currently marching on the village. So let's see what they have to offer. I don't think this village is going to offer us anything great. So can you tell me what kind of insane loot that you have received or got from any village that you have raided while I raid this village? So house number 1, let's see. Only a bread and a saddle. Saddle can be useful. Let's see what else. It's an empty house, nothing here. Let's go to the next. Nothing. Sadly, this village doesn't have a blacksmith. Oh, lectern and a CV bookshelf. I wish if I had a silk touch, but for now I will break it down and take the books. It might come handy. Or lectern too. Let's go to the next house. This one is also empty. Let's go to this empty. This one is also empty. This is a big village, but then again, it's not a very good one. I can see a chest down there. Let's steal those stairs. It might save us in the future. We must have to drop something from our inventory. Drop down the arrow. Let's gather more stairs. We need to jump carefully. Let's jump onto the bed and see how it goes. It should handle. Oh, emerald. Emerald and a few bread. Emerald can be good. Put down the replace it. Night is coming, so we need to pass the night here tonight. Let's see. You can't sleep. We might have to see the sunset. Have you ever watched the sunset like this? It's so beautiful and looking elegant right now. We might have to steal the bed from the villagers and get past the night. So I'm done with the looting, heading back to my house while getting help from the dolphins. Let's place down foundation stone here. I'm going to build a 5 by 5 house, like a 2-story, an attic probably. It's going to be two 5 by 5 and another diagonal along with a tower. Let's see how it goes. My idea is to have a full of diagonal houses where at least one building has to be a diagonal. If possible, I will lay down the pathways, then build the house around it, because that way it's much easier. If you need a tutorial, just let me know. I will put a different video out for the house block by block, where you can do it or you can build it on a different. In Bedrock Edition, one thing is nice, as you can see, we don't have to crouch backwards then place the lock. We can just directly put the lock down. That's a nice thing to do. We don't have to think about going to, but you have to be measurably 4 blocks high at least, so that you don't have placing the block in the ground. You can see the layout from here. I will try not to build a standard A design in all around my village, because we are all done with it. I will try to introduce different types of houses. Let's go and gather some mangrove trees. We need mangrove trees for our roof. Oh wow, we got a shipwreck here. Let's see what this shipwreck has to offer. Though it's not full shipwreck, I think it's half. So there will be not really. Okay, only carrot and a weight. We can definitely use the carrot. So we are almost 4,000 blocks away. Almost there to the mangrove swamp, again getting helped by the dolphins. And it's been raining for the last 3 days. Pretty much sad because we cannot see anything. It's pretty dark. We cannot get rid of the storm by just by slipping. So finally we're at the mangrove swamp. We will try and take the tadpole with us, since the frog recently been added into this game. Frogs can be found in the swamp biomes, mostly in the mangrove swamp or the regular swamp. Let's see if we can find any. And the mangrove trees are this very nice addition to this game as well. It gives a nice color or the nice texture to your build. But apart from the color and apart from the other things, it's really messy kind of woods compared to the other woods. Like, to find the few planks, you have to take down the whole entire tree. Earlier the acacia tree was mess, but it's compared to the mangrove tree, it seems very less right now. You will see in a moment, like you're on the top on the mangrove tree is full of leaves, and you will find only a couple of logs. But then again, you have to take down the entire thing, like with the mangrove roots and the other things. So we finally got the sample. Let's head back home, putting down the samples close to our base so that we can do the thing. So I finally found a horse. Let's tame it. So it's time, put down the saddle. Let's go home. It would be much faster right now. So finally we are at the house. You can see, let go of the horse because it's not too fast. We'll get a new one next time. So let's unload everything and start putting the walls in. We need to put down the wall. I'll try to put down the oak and the spruce in the mix so that our walls looks different. But before we do that, let me unload everything into these 2 chests. Here I am putting down one by one. It's almost done. So as you can see from the inside, I have, for the floor I use stripped spruce log. It's nothing great. We are going to have a stair over here so that you can go to our attic and try to break down the room via spruce trapdoors. As you can see, I'm just breaking it down. You can always do that to your builds too, to give it a bit depth when you have a big rooms. So I'm almost done with my room. Let's start working on the tower right now. We don't have many blocks, so we'll leave a gaps in between so that when we have the required blocks we need, we can fill up the gaps in between. Use deep slate and stone bricks later. Since we do not have a deep slate right now, we do have to go mining as soon as possible. I saw a ravine down there, so we'll take that route so that we don't have to dig too much. Eventually, you have to go down mining for the diamonds too. Tower is halfway up. All we need to just put a roof on our build and go from there. So let's put down the roof. I'm going to use mangrove stairs, spruce planks, and somewhere down the line I'm going to use oak planks as well in the mix. I'm going to use 3 of them. So let's just complete the roof. It's a very standard design, nothing too shabby, nothing too great. It's our starter base. Once we have the other blocks, we'll do different types of things. And you can see the inside, it's totally empty right now. We'll do the interior in the next episode. For now, we can see the house from the outside. Let me just get back someplace else. Let me go down there. It looks nice and cozy, right? We need to strip up the cherry logs. Let's look it from other angle. So it's a bit rough right now since we haven't done it much detailing to the house. Once done with the tower, I will slowly do it. So let's now go to the ravine. You see it's very scary and dark. To be honest, I'm again scared here because I'm afraid of darkness. If you want to see it a tricks, then just wait. Let's go 1, 2 and 3. I'm always scared of the top part of the caves, because nothing scared me the most from the creeper falling down from the top, as you have just seen came towards me from the top. That is why I prefer to light up the upper portion of the cave or the ravine. One more creeper just blew up in front of me, so we need to light up this place. And I can hear some skeletons. Let's see. Here they are. Let's get up, give them some room while I regroup. We need to eat something. I can see some skeletons. They are fighting like they're trying to shoot me. It's a bit dark. I'm a bit scared right now. Not enough torch gonna. Oh, we see a diamonds. Some lapis too. We need to kill the skeleton and the zombies first. Then we can go down safely. One down. Okay. One more to go. Come on up. Come on. Bang. So it looks safe. Let's get down. Let me light up the both side. Then we can mine the diamonds first. I don't know. Okay, zombies. No problem. Come on. Let's have a fight. Let's have a battle royal. Why not? I got a sword. I'm a I'm a powerful man with this iron sword in front of the zombie, but with the rest in front of the rest of the mobs, I'm kind of like a wuss, you can say. You can call me a scared kid. I don't mind what I'm scared of. I really don't like the dark portion. I like to put down the torches as many. Yo, here you go. Okay, no harm done. Only a torch. Let's light it up again. We need to light up this place as soon as possible, and if not, we had to go back a couple of blocks away so that mob despawn, and we jump back down as quickly as possible so there is nothing, no mobs can spawn, and light up the whole place as soon as possible. That's the trick basically. This trick does for me most of the times. If I see too many mobs, I just run back so they despawn. I come back again and put down the torch as quickly as possible. It looks safe. Let's mine those diamonds. That's one. Okay, that's two. I can see. Okay, let's get to the. Okay, that's only two for now, and we have found one at the top. That is three for now. We can easily make ourselves a pickaxe right now so that we can mine obsidian for our nether portal. So that will be our second target. This area is currently looks dark, but in near future when we have many houses around this area, whole place will be lit up, so there won't be any issue. But for now it will remain stuck because I don't want to spam torches everywhere. It just ruins the fun. Also it lags. Come on, spider. Spiders are not that scary as well. I need to put something here because few moments ago there was a zombie inside. I could just wish if there was a creeper, then whole house would have been blown. So it's the next day. We got acquired the deep slate. Let's put down the cobble deep slate. Bring the tower up couple of blocks so that I can put the roof down along with the house. So I am just detailing a bit using the cobblestone bricks, tufts, andesite, mossy cobblestones, and other thing bits and bobs just to detail itself. So tower looking nice. All we need to do is just put a roof. Once again there is a spider. In the day, spiders are harmless, like they cannot see for self. Here comes the spider once again, unless you poke them. So goodbye spider. So my idea is to, for the tower roof, it's very simple. I mean, it's not going to be very peaky just like the normal other roof designs. It's going to be a flat, like a more like a, what can I say, European style, more kind of a circular style. So you will see in a bit. Let me put down bit by bit, and I'm using the cherry trees, like the cherry planks, and the mix and match of the spruce and the oak slabs and stairs. Here I'm using a cherry planks, spruce stairs, and some oak slabs to give it just bit of color. And we'll try and use a mangrove, like the mangrove, or the we'll try and use mangrove or the dark oak fences on the top for the our flag. And I will try and use the cherry planks to make it as a flag. In the later parts, when we have wool, we'll try to replace it, but for now the planks will do it. So we have to find out which way we should be building our flags. For now, I will think about the front side of the house, facing it from this side. Let's see if this side is front. Yes, this side is front. Let's place down the blocks. Making flags is bit easier. You don't have to, it looks tough, but then again it's not that tough if you are not building it in big scale. So as you can see it from the far back, it looks nice. Let's see it from the side, how it looks. It looks nice, isn't it? We might have to do a bit of terraforming in the front and in the back. Here is the wandering trader. He has been wandering here for a long time. Nothing crazy he has been selling. So let's go someplace else. Let's see what else we can find. We need some other things for our build. There's a bit of ravine here. We might check it out later. Again, the pillager outpost. I don't want to go there. Okay, here is the ruin portal. I need to gather some obsidian. Let's put down the water bucket. Lava is gone. Let's take those slabs. They might come handy. We can definitely use them in our build. Now, let's get those. We don't need too many or too much obsidian, but then again I will try to have 18 or 19, maybe more. I'm not going to use any water bucket here because I don't think there will be too much lava. But if we are going to mine the obsidian from the lava pool, we have to use the water bucket so that we don't lose our obsidian down, or we do not end up falling in the pool of lava. So here I'm going to build another portal. Let's put down the obsidian one by one. I have already made the trench. Okay, there you go. Let's go to the other side. There is 1 2 3. Let's put the top. 1 2 3 4. Okay, we are one piece short. Let's go. We have the flint and steel from our house. Let's slide it up. We are not going to check the nether right now. We just go and come back. Let's see where we landed, then we come back. Okay, it looks like we are in the soul sand biome. Somewhat I can see the skeleton. So let's head back. We'll come back later. We're back in the overworld. We need to place down two more things, like two buildings, one in the farm in the back and one shed on the right. So it will be cool looking, right? So we don't have to face a problem with the food. And shed for all the cutted logs that we have, just to show off. I don't know where the creeper came from. Let's kill it first, then we get back on the track. Bang. So here I'm placing down the samples, and I'm also trying to grow some sugarcane too here, so that we can have some books for our bookshelf, and so that we can do the enchanting table and stuff. You can see it's looking nice. Let's strip those logs first, the cherry logs. Then we are going to build our shed on the right. It's now nice and bright, popping up pink. It gives a nice texture to our build. Let's start on building the shed down. We're going to use spruce planks and the dark oak fence on the side. Let's drop down like this, couple of steps. So it's done. Let's place the fences down like borderline nodes to show it as a like the placeholder for our all the logs that we have mined. Now all we need just few green things. I might use our moss block that we got and use the flour as bone meal so that we build it as quickly as possible. So let's get the moss block. Okay, let's tear it down.
Again, azalea trees are the nice addition to all those leaves. Earlier it was only green, nothing else, and we can now see a light small pinkish version of the, like a flower. It gives a nice texture to it. I'm placing down. And also we do need some work on the cherry leaves too. It's too structured, like it's too blocky for now. We need to put some on the front, but when I am done with the terraforming, then I will put those in. But for now, just leave it. We also do need some work on the back. So I'm in the top. We are almost done for this episode. You can see the interior is not finished yet. We'll do it together on the next episode. For now, till then,